3rd of April 2009, Ungulungu Meerkat group currently consists of 15 individuals. One survivor from November 2008 litter, 2 survivors from August 2008 litter. And on returning to one of their sleeping burrows at sunset, they've discovered the Meerkat mobile, the old BMW, the mobile hide which they scent mark. It's the only vehicle they trust up close. Giving it what I like to call the stamp of approval. Their scent gland is used then to leave the scent trail behind, which is then recognizable by the rest of the group as a non-threatening scent. It's the same scent that they put on my shoes, and of course I only wear these shoes to this study group of meerkats. Here in the Meerkatmagic Valley, Meerkat Magic Conservation Project, Oudtshoorn in Western Cape, South Africa. Probably about 10-15 minutes to go before sunset, and they'll be heading towards the burrow very soon once they've scent marked the vehicle sufficiently. To them, this is just a familiar object that they've got used to seeing for many years now. And if I had to bring a different vehicle into this area, especially a late afternoon when they can see it approaching, because they of course are out foraging for food, they'd simply run away and we wouldn't find them. In the mornings, vehicles are parked in certain locations only in the different reserve areas, so the meerkats are used to seeing them there. But this vehicle can move anywhere around the reserve and this group will not run from it. It's quite unusual to see them spending so much time around it. They don't seem to be in any particular rush to get to the sleeping area yet. The reason for this vehicle being here in the first place is many years ago there were thousands of ostriches that used to walk around here. It was completely unsafe to leave a vehicle because the ostriches would simply attack any observers nearby. And for the earliest meerkat friendly supporters, the guests from all over the world coming to visit, they had to actually stay inside the vehicle at certain times when the ostriches got too close, and only then could they leave once the ostriches had moved away again. So the meerkats needed to be able to recognize a vehicle that was actually our safety from not very far away from them. I sold my 4x4 pickup truck many years ago as well, because whenever I drove it into this area it had a different scent on that they didn't recognize, and they seemed to be very wary of that kind of vehicle. So I decided to bring a vehicle into the area that had absolutely no chance of being seen off-road in a place like this. And so that's exactly what I did. I brought the vehicle in. It's been very badly damaged over many years and it still keeps going, and fortunately the meerkats still recognize it and accept its presence, so I can get close enough to them in the afternoon to find out where they're sleeping for the next day. It looks like some of them are starting to play in the distance. They've obviously eaten really well today. Good condition. But I doubt it will be much longer before they start heading to the burrow. Light's starting to fade quite quickly now. And the entire time I'm standing here making sure that they know exactly where I am with the sounds I've been making, so that it's not a sudden disturbance to them. It's the audio code that this meerkat group recognizes. It's also very useful for masking the crunching sounds that my feet make when I pass through the vegetation. I'm just going to let this clip run on a bit longer because I'm very curious to see what happens when the rest of them decide to come past the vehicle. It's usually the dominant male who will scent mark the tires of the vehicle, especially if there's a new change of tires. He'll come past and actually make sure they're very well scent marked. Lots of playing going on here. That's quite unusual to see so much playing. Ah, we have the black Korhan who lives in this area. Black Korhan starting to move down the road as well. This old farm road, and the meerkats have seen him. Are suddenly on high alert. He's a harmless terrestrial bird to them, but they seem to be very curious about what he's up to now, and he's just moving out the way quickly. Ah, he'll land again soon, I'm sure. Quite unusual for them to go up like that. They've just been very playful this afternoon. Quite often they'll stand within a meter or so of him and not do anything. And there he's just landed again. Just going to walk a bit closer and see what's going on over here. Can't see them anymore behind the Meerkatmobile. Just one on sentry. Everyone else is just lying around. Ah, here come the others. They're the ones that have been playing, who just chased the Korhan. Of course, the birds are not part of their diet at all. So this is definitely just playful kind of behavior. And in the distance the bok mercury is calling. Beautiful bird, the bright yellow front, olive green back patterns, black stripe to its neck. Well, the sun's officially set. Must nearly be time for the group to move off to their burrow. Still very unusual to see them all hundreds of meters off from their main sleeping burrow. They are, of course, near escape tunnels,